Outcast of Eden is one we already did. I'm pretty sure it's the one we already did. Yeah, it is. Just being sure. I've already broken this down in the previous video, but we'll give it a bit of a rundown at the end. We're in the middle, so let's go.
Why do you believe you are an outcast of Eden? Burning on the one, getting your way. Burning on the cedar. Burning up, looking for rubies and pieces of planet. Was it not worth flashing like a fire?
I love the symphonics in the background, and the symphonics are still so amazing. I love the choir, man. The choir is everything for this now. Because like, Alex is acting as like an instrument rather than a vocal stuff. Does that make sense? But still, man, proper behemoth vibes to this, man. Oh man, the choir is everything. Like, I've listened to the song a few times since I've reacted to it, but man, I'm actually paying way more attention this time. And like, everything is just like, more things are popping out to me the more I listen to it, which I think is going to be it's going to be the same for the whole album. The more you listen to it, the more things are going to pop out, man. So, the first listen's going to be okay, and I probably won't catch everything, but in terms of like, how much depth is within this album, it's a lot. Like, it's totally like a lot, man. I'm going to re-break this down, just because it's not going to make sense if I just don't break down this one song, right? So, why do you believe you're an outcast of Eden? Were you not the one paving your way? So basically, it's totally like about Adam and Eve, right? So, were you not a seeker? Were you not looking for rubies and pieces of granite? Was it not worth crushing rock to find a jewel? Like, yeah. Was it not worth finding these things, finding these ways? Was it not worth leaving Eden, finding the earth, finding the planet and nature and everything else? Was it not that way? Like, watch my breakdown be completely different this time, but it's going to be interesting, right? 1,000 steps to the sacred knowledge, 1,000 steps to the star that challenges the sun. Like, yeah. Like, because they say that the sun goes around the earth, like, when in reality it's the opposite. So, like, that's what challenges the sun. Once we get that knowledge, once we get to the star systems, once we see things for ourselves, we see that the text is absolutely yes. Why was the perfect fruit inexplicably forbidden? Did it not grow on the tree of knowledge? Why do you regret it? Like, why would you ever regret that, man? It gave you freedom. Yes, it gave you knowledge. It gave you so many other things, but it gave you freedom. Yes, he kicked you out. We lost his favour, or whichever way you want to go about it. But at the end of the day, man, was it not worth it for everything we've done? But at the same time, we've also caused a lot of war, a lot of destruction, so... But at the same time, they say we're made in his image, and he's very much a destructive force. He's very much a killer, a murderer, a slayer of children, and a lot of other things in the process of it all. Was it enough to live as a toy in the cage of a father who painted his own son's white feathers black? That is still my favourite line of this whole song, man. This is just perfect, man. Obviously, painting Lucifer's feathers black and sending him down into the underworld, into hell, to torture people, even against his own will, really, because he was cast out. That's why an outcast of Eden, because Eden is obviously a human thing, but also from heaven too. That's why would you believe a father that could do that to his own child? Imagine what he could do to his own creations. 1,000 steps to the sacred knowledge, 1,000 steps to the stars that challenge the sun. And then yeah, let's keep going. It sounds so creepy here, man. I like it, man. It's a very cool sound. It sounds so much better on Spotify, so.
Explore the universe that hides inside the undivided. Become explored when your star is gone.
Yeah, man, it's so weird, the drum style. The drum style feels off, but it's drum in such a nice way. I like it. It's not like listening to progressive music with the drum style, but it's not progressive, obviously. That vocal style's cool. I like it. Actually, let this go around a little bit. Just so we get towards the end somewhere. Then. So yeah, let's go through the last bits of it, man. But like I said, the choir is everything. Like, Alex's voice is so good, man. It's weird. On YouTube compared to Spotify, like, Alex's voice sounds different on YouTube than it does here. To me, which is why I'm like, it sounds so different, man. It sounds so similar to other things that I know. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's such a strange thing in my head. It's like, how can it sound so different from all of this, man? But still. So, walk along the Milky Way. Walk across the plains to find the star that resonates with you. Yeah, walk across the entire galaxy, across the entire part of our galaxy, man. And try to find a star that resonates with you, because there's thousands of them. Like, just within the Milky Way itself, there's thousands, millions, whichever way you want to go about it. There's so many. Explore the universe that hides inside the undivided. Become its law. Become its lord. Make your star its guide. 1,000 steps to the sacred knowledge. 1,000 steps to the star that challenges the sun. So yeah, as in become its lord, make your star its guide. As in, like, that's what God is, man. That's what it's always been. It's sun worship at the end of the day, man. Like, I don't know how many of you, like, have done any research. I haven't done much on it, but I know enough to just be like, so every religion we have now, like, every religion basically known to mankind is sun worship. Like, if you trace it back far enough, it's basically sun worship, which is why this makes so much sense. So, like, it challenges the sun, right? And that's why making star its guide makes so much sense as well, because it's not just that one star. Like, if you're going to worship a sun, at least choose the sun you want to worship. It doesn't have to be the one that's closest to us, the one that's keeping us warm. But that's why we worshipped it, because it was the thing keeping us alive as, like, ancient people. Then that got just twisted and written by the hands of man into something that's very convoluted, into something that's very destructive and bad, and you get the idea, right? It's just like, it's a play on things, man. Like, it's all just sun worship at the end of the day. And yeah, find the answer in the tiny hand. Find it in the blaze that dances on the serpent's scales. Obviously, meaning Lucifer. Meaning the sun that was thrown out. Meaning either rebel against, because that's what Lucifer did. He tried to rebel against and he paid for it. So yeah, interesting. I don't know if my breakdown's going to be different this time, but still, man. I do love the complexity to the songs, and these aren't even the most complex ones yet, I would imagine. I imagine the starting one is usually one to get you into it. Then this one is made to be the most radio-friendly, or the one to be the most mainstream, should we say. And then, as we go past this point, we'll get onto more complexity, I would imagine. And I'm loving this so far, though. It's so cool. Either way, let's keep going.
That